We began our full-time adventure of the world about 3 years ago, and a few months ago, we felt an itching question. Why? At the beginning of this full-time vagabond gig, every scenic view and every cultural experience was a rich and fulfilling event. But now, there's been a lot of these moments, and while they're still sweet, they've begun to lose their infectious luster. So about 2 months ago, we decided to refocus the purpose of our travels. Instead of aimlessly chasing destinations, we would define ourselves goals and use our travels to enable these ambitions.
Now, traveling to a foreign country without knowing the language is like going to Disney World and not riding any of the rides. Sure, you might still have a great time, but you're missing out on so much more. So, first up on our list of new travel intentions, queremos aprender español. What's up, guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are currently in the beautiful city of Guanajuato.
We're taking our little bubba here on a quick morning walk. We wanted to hop on and give you a quick life update. So we've been living here in the city of Guanajuato for about 3 weeks. We have 2 more weeks. Busy morning traffic going on outside. But we're here to work on a goal of ours, and that is to try to learn a second language. So we've been taking Spanish classes here. We're living in an Airbnb, but that's temporary. Today we wanted to show you Mexican sidewalks, man. We wanted to show you what life here has looked like. So we're gonna go to class, and later we're gonna tour you around this pretty little city.
Come along.
Cheers. Let's go to class. Spanish time, baby. Hello, babe.
Hello, babe.
Vamos a comer cena en el restaurante. Forget about how tough a college degree is. Senior titled mega corporate job? Piece of cake. But learn a second language? At almost 30? This is hands down the hardest thing I've ever tasked myself with. I have a feeling that there's going to be more language schools in our future.
Ir a la tienda saliendo de clase.
Iremos a Puebla para escalar montañas. All right, first 2 hours of class done.
Check. One more to go.
One more to go. We take 3 hours of classes every day for 5 days a week, which is pretty crazy.
It's exhausting. Being a student is weird, but during our break, it's about 11 o'clock, we like to go and get a little small lunch. I think we are gonna get some tacos al vapor, which is basically tacos that are cooked in a steam pot. So they're kind of soggy tacos, but they're way better than they sound. They're actually really, really good.
I like them.
So my favorite part about tacos al vapor is all the fixins that you get. So there's a couple different salsas. There's also like a slaw, a pickled onions, and then this one that's like cabbage and pickled carrots, I think, right? You're gonna get a whole bunch included with your tacos. Oh, and the other part that's awesome is their 10 pesos each, so 10 pesos each, so 55 cents US.
And it's the only time you can eat a taco with a spoon. Only time.
So a really nice part about our school is that it's only an 8-minute walk from the house, and it's right next to this park. So every day on our break, we come to this park, we hang out, we relax in the shade, we eat our snack, we get a 30-minute break, and then we go back. Yeah, but yeah, and the park's right next to a market too, which is great. So sometimes we pick up vegetables or fruit.
We're late. This juice took a little bit longer than it normally does, so we're a little late for class, so we're running back. But it's delicious, and she put a lot of greens in it today. I wonder if you guys can hear the parade that's going on outside. We just got dressed for the night, guys. We are gonna go out and show you guys more of this town. But before we do that, we wanna show you where we have been living for the last month. We put the van in storage, and now we are living in this beautiful Airbnb. We are definitely budget travelers, so this Airbnb was only $400 for the month. A little pro tip, if you are a traveler, if you can book a month, do it, because it brings the price down so much. We are on this awesome Callejón, and it is straight up and straight down. That is the beautiful part of Guanajuato, all of the really, really, really steep, beautiful alleyways that you can explore, and we get to live on one right outside of town. And you can hear all of the fun that's going on always in this awesome city. So let's go check it out.
Bienvenidos! What she lacks in glam, she makes up for in efficiency. And when your normal home is a 35-year-old van, any amenity is a luxury. A quick furniture rearrangement and some dangling of bistro lights, and she's become our cozy little cave for these 5 weeks.
Salud!
Me imagino tus labios, pero en otra mujer. Por más que quiera, la distancia no se acaba. ¿Qué harías si tus manos volvieran otra vez? O si el amor que un día te tuve fuera más grande que las nubes. Fuera más grande que las nubes.
Just got into Centro.
And now we're gonna get a little rooftop beer.
Sabes que nuestra relación no va para ningún lugar. Otra vez, tú te vas. Y pa' que quede claro contigo, ahora solo somos amigos. Goodbye. Tanto que te deseé, una pelea en la cabeza me imaginé, donde hasta viejito serás mi mujer. Hasta que decidiste largarte otra vez. Yo te quería para mí, me cambiaste la vida y eso lo permití. Perdón por ser ingenuo, vio lo que me metí. La calle sin salida me olía a ti.
All right, so we just walked through the central part of town, and like always, it's pretty crazy. That's been a really fun part about living here, is no matter what day it is, except Tuesdays apparently, there's always something going on. I say that because even our tour guide said for some reason Tuesdays are just always dead here. But other than that, like, there's always things going on. It's a very big artsy city, so there's lots of plays, there's theaters everywhere. There's actually a college here. So that we've like frequently found that we really like college towns because the young blood just like breathes fresh air into the city. And that's been really cool here in Mexico because we haven't seen that much.
And what's so nice about this city is that it's big enough that there's always something to do, but it's not so big that it's overwhelming. Like, we've been here for almost 5 weeks now, and I feel like we know the city, that it's home.
Yeah, I mean, living here's been great. We have like our fruit stand and our juice stand.
Yeah, we have our people.
Our tamale stand.
Our
and there's everything you need in the city, and then just outside of the city there's also like a mall and a grocery store.
The major
but
conveniences.
You can walk everywhere here. The downtown area has all of the charm that you would expect from like the classic storybook European city. But what's cool about it is like you have that, but then you have your taquerias and your Mexican culture.
It feels very much like a European city, but then you have that Mexican charm, that Mexican hospitality, so it's a great place to be.
And what's neat about this city is that there's the university, so you're getting a lot of new and exciting ideas, but they're also preserving so much history and so much culture here. So you get to see a lot of different angles on what Mexican culture actually is here in Guanajuato. Walking past Theodore Juarez and you have like this beautiful French or Italian architecture, and then you're in a park and a woman's eating an elote right next to you, which is live at this moment. So it's just a really cool blend.
I would definitely recommend it. It's also romantic.
Very romantic. We are here having pulque, and if you don't know what pulque is, you might not like it, but we really, really like it. So pulque is fermented sap of the agave plant. So it's just like tequila, it's made from the agave plant, but instead of taking the sugars from the agave plant through cooking it and steaming it, you're actually just taking the sap from the agave plant and fermenting that. So it's slimy because it's sappy. But honestly, it's not that slimy. I am a texture freak and I actually love it. So Cass has cocoa, so you can get it flavored. So she has pulque de coco, and I have pulque de guayaba, which is a fruit from the southern region of Mexico that I love. So we've gotten pulque here a few times, and every time I get it, I get guayaba. The slimy fermented liquid has our stomachs asking for something, well, something solid. And in the distance, we see a street lined with tarped roofs and LED bulbs shining bright. The Latin American universal indicator for good food ahead. ¿Con queso?
Sí,
¿Sí?
queso también.
Ah, ok.
¿Cuál es la moneda?
Queso, por favor.
Con queso, ¿eh?
Sí. Gracias.
Cebolla y jitomate.
Sí, gracias. Y no catsup, por favor. Ah, sí. Lo siento, no me gusta el catsup. Gracias. So I've been wanting a hot dog for like the whole time we've been here. I've been like, I want a hot dog, I don't know why. There's always street carts with hot dogs here, so I finally got one. We saw those LED lights and we knew there was gonna be something good up ahead. My hot dog is stuffed with cheese. It's a good hot dog. You want me to feed you a hot dog?
I got me meat.
Really? Oh, good.
One bite.
Okay. So I'm getting the bread, so you get me this time.
That's good. It's a hot dog.
You want to say hi and you do really quick?
Casual talk is becoming more confident. Conversations below surface level have begun to feel possible. While we won't be leaving these 5 weeks mastering the language, major progress has been made. And we have 14 more countries to continue pursuing this goal. Muy rico.
10 pesos los tamales. Buenas noches.
Hola. Buenas noches.
Bien, bien, bien.
Buenas noches. 2 tamales, por favor. ¿Qué tipo es?
Tengo de piña, picadillo que es de res, mole con pollo, pollo con chile rojo, queso asadero con salsa verde, chicharrón prensado que es de puerco y de vegetariano.
Okay, uno vegetariano, uno...
Y dos mole con pollo, por favor.
Muy bien.
Y uno más queso con salsa verde, por favor.
Muy bien.
4.
Okay.
I want the queso salsa verde.
Special shout out to all of our patrons. Your support keeps our adventures going, with nowhere to be and all day to get there.